Hello there my friends, this is the boy and his dog, and welcome to Retro Edition, where I continue my mission to play and review every game released on the Evercade, old and new. In today's video we take a deeper butchers at Night Driver, the next game on the 4th Evercade Arcade Cart, Atari Arcade 1. So, without further ado, let's get started. If you drive all night just to buy a loved one some shoes, this is the game for you. Put the pedal to the metal and drive as fast as you can before time expires. Night Driver is a driving game originally released by Atari for the arcades in 1976, followed by an Atari 2600 version in 1980, but more on that later. The only thing missing in this game is Cyndi Lauper singing her heart out in the passenger seat. Shit, I'm gonna have to listen to that now. Okay, I was obsessed with this game on the 2600 as a child using the paddle controls. It was like a mini steering wheel, and I remember being not too bad at it. I never got to play the arcade edition with an actual steering wheel to control the car, but now finally I've got to play the original, sans of course the steering wheel. What is so grand about Night Driver is the simplicity and sense of speed. All we have is an unmoving car at the bottom of the screen, with the road coming towards us, the controls moving the actual road itself instead of the car, and the road itself is made up solely of many small vertical lines placed at distances from each other. As you accelerate, the vertical lines speed faster towards you, going faster still by moving up through the gears, each placed on a different face button to help replicate that feeling of changing through them. And that's it. The entire background is black, save the white lines which make them stand out all the more, giving the game an almost trippy Lynchian feel when driving through the game at speed, like a lost highway. Without a steering wheel we have the D-pad, which does a reasonable job, but obviously can't transfer that original awesome feeling across. It does take a bit of time getting acclimatised to the loose feeling controls, but I guarantee give it a bit of time and you'll stop crashing every 3 seconds, I promise. It'll be more like every 6. What's great about the Evercade is we do well for Atari titles, and so also have the 2600 version of Night Driver on, the very first Evercade Cart Atari Collection 1. When comparing the two versions, there is neither a steering wheel or a paddle to distinguish the two versions, and although the arcade includes gears to add a bit more to the game and is generally a smoother ride, the Atari 2600 adds a splash of colour, scenery like trees, an occasional house, and of course other cars to avoid on the road. Though both games have a number of difficulty settings, the console version again includes more options, with untimed variations to the tracks and a random mode so you can't even learn the track. So all in all the console version is better, mostly, because there is just something almost hypnotic about the arcade version. There's a cleaner line to it, it's weird, but I get sort of Wipeout vibes, trying to perfect that route through the level at high speed. Maybe it's just me. Regardless, both versions have to be commended for what they've accomplished at the time, being one of the earliest versions of not only driving, but driving from a first-person perspective. And although the game is basic in just about every way, there is a great sense of speed, and to me at least, a kind of irresistible hypnotic vibe to it. As frustrating as Night Driver can initially be, it's much fun once you get the hang of it. Though I doubt it's a game you'll come back to often, it's definitely worth a play if you're interested in examples of early driving games. And if you've made it here to the end of the video, thank you very much for joining me. Please leave a thumbs up or a comment if you would like. Either way, I'm just chuffed you poked your head in the door to take a gander. Join me in the next video when I'll be taking the butchers at the next game on the Atari Arcade Collection, the legend that is Pong. I hope you have an awesome day my friends, and until next time, be seeing you.